3 principles that will inevitably lead to your success. I'm a believer that you can do, be, and have anything that you want, and you are on the precipice. If you don't know what that means, you are just on the edge of achieving everything that you ever wanted. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 principles that if you implement right now, success is coming. And there's no doubt in my mind that you will achieve everything that you wanted. You'll get everything that you wanted. You'll live the life and you'll feel the way that you want. There are times that I didn't know these principles that I'm going to share with you today. The first one is stop chasing. Stop chasing the money. Stop chasing the relationship. Stop chasing the friendship. Stop chasing the car. Stop chasing the house. Sit back and settle into the moment. There's no power in all the things that you're trying to achieve. There's none. All the things that you don't have, all the things that you want, there's not a lot of power in it. Power comes from being in the present moment. And when you understand this, you may be like, what kind of paradox are you talking about, Jack? What, like, this sounds hypocritical to what you talked about. Dream big, go after it. It seems like it at first, but if you know anything about me, you know that I always talk about becoming the person you would be if you already had these things. If you already had the house, if you already had the car, if you already had the relationships, if you already had the money, how would you act? Would you be like, I want the car? No, you would act as if you had it. And so when you're constantly chasing things, you're cutting off the window for it to flow into your life and it's running from you. Have you ever been in a relationship or had a girl or a guy that you liked and ultimately they didn't like you back and you tried so hard to get them to like you? What happened? You never got them, did you? It's because you ultimately pushed them away. And this is the power of stop chasing and letting the things that are meant for you come to you naturally. This gets to a deeper point, is if we go down to the bottom level of why we want anything. Like, why do I want a new car? Why do I want a new relationship? Why do I want more money? And the truth is, you think that you will feel better in having it. You think you'll be more proud of yourself. You'll feel more confident. You'll have nice things. You'll be able to live a better life. And while all that's true at the baseline level, you think that these things will make you feel better. And when the truth is, you can feel better right now. It's already inside of you. So that is step 1. Stop chasing everything that you think that you need, because the money, the cars, all of those things that you need, and you're chasing after it and you're hustling and grinding. I'm not saying don't put the work in. We'll get to that in a second. What I'm saying is stop chasing after it. Let it naturally flow to you. And in my life, when I did this and I gave up and I actually stopped trying so hard to get everything and squeezing the life and the flow out of my energy and my life force, like just cutting off my life force, when I was able just to settle in and, take inspired action and let life flow in this moment right now, things started happening. Simple as that. Step 2, cut out the victim mentality. You're not a victim. You're powerful. You're more powerful than you can ever imagine. A lot of people don't want you to know that. And so they keep you stuck in this victim mentality of things are happening to me. All these circumstances of my life, where I'm from, what I look like, how much money I have, the people around me, they're all controlling you to not be successful. And you have to take the power. Cut out the victim mentality. This life is ultimately up to you. And you can have anything, no matter where you're from. If you can look around, you can find someone from your situation who looks like you, who comes from where you come from, who speaks like you. And if you can see them being successful, that means that you can be successful. You just need to start asking the questions. How? You are powerful. You are more powerful than you ever imagined. And when you realize this, you can step into your true self. You can become more of who you're supposed to be and shed all the things that have held you back in the past. Like, I have all these bills and my job, and you can shed all of these things that aren't fulfilling and keeping you from being your best self. You are powerful. Don't be a victim. Step 3, or the third principle, is simply become a giver. Give more. The more you give, the more you receive. Don't just give to receive. Give out of the goodness of your heart, but understand the more you let your money and your time, you being of service to someone else, the more the money flows. That's how business works. The more value you can give to someone, truly, the more you will get back. And it took me and my company a long time to, we always knew that, but it was like a really long time to implement that. And we're still implementing it to this day. So give, be a giver. I want to find somebody I can help today, right now. Someone who needs it. How do I do that? I just go around and live life, and I expect someone to show up that may need it, or run across someone that may actually need something that I could possibly provide, whether it be an answer, a question, some food, money, whatever it is, I don't know. But I want to be of service and I want to give. These are the 3 principles, very simple. And I'm making this video for you because I know that you can do, be, or have anything. I know that you are powerful and you are not playing the victim. And if you are, get out of it. And I know that you can help more, because the world is better when you're better. And I'm also making this video for myself because I know there's been times, even this week and even last week, where these principles, they fall out of the back of my mind and I lose sight of these things, and I start chasing like, oh, we got to make more money. Oh, we got to scale. We're not where we're supposed to be. All of that's cutting off my flow, and it's not helping me. And there's times where someone needed me outside, and I didn't give them what they needed. I was too on my phone. I was in a call, and I didn't take a second to connect with someone who wanted to talk to me. And the person walking by, they actually just needed gas because their car broke down. And I was too in my own world, and I didn't give. And then finally, there's times where I felt like the victim, like, hey, maybe we're never going to reach our goals because this or that. And I start blaming other things, like, why is this happening? And I'm not taking the ownership. And so I'm making this for you, and I'm making this for reminders of myself, because I get more powerful every time I talk about it, and I just get more in my zone and more things happen. Implement these 3 principles today. It doesn't matter where you are. Give. Start to take complete ownership. Don't be the victim. And then let go of everything. Be minimal. You don't need anyone. You don't need any place. You don't need anything. You don't need to chase any outcomes. They will naturally flow to you. I'm grateful for this time. I said it earlier, the world's better when you're better.